what's up? Welcome back. So today is Wednesday that I'm filming this, which means today is my upload day. If I don't get this up today, I am so sorry. I am trying so hard to get it up. I just seriously have had no time to film, and I have just been so busy with school and just with life, but I am promising I'm trying to get this video up Wednesday, which means I have to edit and film right now and then upload, and that usually takes a couple days for me because I like to edit. But yeah, I just really hope I get this up for you guys. I'm so excited to film this video because it's all about the new Hourglass Holiday Ambient Edit palette that came out. So if you're interested in seeing this video, then please keep watching. So this video is going to be a review and demo of this palette. I used every single powder in the palette. There are 6 shades and they range. So bronzers, blushes, setting powders, highlights. You can really make the palette what you want, and you're able to mix and match these 6 shades with one another to kind of create your own color, and that's what I did. And I don't know, I just think it's really cool. These powders are very finely milled and they are very smooth and silky to the touch. I'll just show you guys really quick what I mean. Put it on your hand. It just blends really nice, and it's silky and smooth that looks. And it just leaves a very pretty airbrushed effect. There is a lot of controversy right now about this palette, and it's because the pan size. So this is the size of the pans. They are pretty small, 0.049 ounces of product in these pans. And honestly, it's not that much, but I promise you, I keep saying honestly, but I personally have never used up a full pan of powder. And I haven't done that. I've never used up a full blush or a bronzer. I've never done that because I have so many. And I'm able to rotate all my powders and blushes and bronzers. So it kind of makes it hard for me to use up a full product, if that makes sense. I wanted to try Hourglass products, and you've never really wanted to splurge like how I felt, then I feel like this palette is seriously the best bang for your buck. Because if you own either the ambient lighting palette that I know is permanent and the ambient lighting blush palette that was last year's holiday collection, I wouldn't recommend this palette at all because you already have 4 out of the 6 shades in it, and plus those powders are much bigger. 0.11 ounces versus 0.049, so you're getting so much more product, and it honestly kind of be pointless for you to buy this. If you really want to try out Hourglass bronzers, I would seriously just recommending buying the full thing because it is expensive, but you get so much product in it. I think these powders give an airbrushed look, and I do think that they help diffuse your skin. As you guys can tell on camera, they do look really nice and really pretty. They also do look very natural. Natural is funny to use because it is makeup and I am wearing a lot, but it does make the skin look more natural, more healthy, more like it's glowing from within versus putting makeup on you and just obviously being able to tell, oh, she has highlight, blush, and bronzer on. No, it looks very natural and very subtle, and I think that these powders are amazing for all skin types and all skin ages. So what I mean by that is if you are my age, like I'm 21, or even if you're younger and you want a powder that is just going to look very natural and soft on the skin, even if you're in high school, these are amazing. And then I think that these powders reach all the way up to more mature skin. I think if you have more mature skin and you want a powder that doesn't give that cake face, but something that looks natural and makes you look just glowing, I think these are amazing. That's why I would seriously recommend these to any age group. I just think they're just amazing powder. So first I like to take a diffused light. I like to put this underneath my eyes because it's going to help brighten since it's more yellow. It's also going to help lift the eye. I like to set all my concealer with this powder because I feel like the middle one, which is iridescent light, has too much glitter, and not glitter, but it has too much shine. I used it the other day underneath my eyes and it just looked like I was a disco ball. So stick with diffused light only underneath your eyes. If you do have darker skin, use it dim light. Is going to give more of a sheer toned look. So I like to build this up a couple times on my cheekbones, on my temples, on my jawline. And then once that is done, I like to go in over top of that with the Luminous Bronze Light Bronzer. This is just going to help it deepen up. That is done, I'm going in with the blush. I'm first taking the Luminous Flush Blush. This is the more pink blush. It is very pink and you honestly need the littlest amount of these blushes. They are so pigmented, even with the Ambient powders marbled through. They are so pigmented. I feel like the blushes will last the long. To use my highlight, I'm actually taking the center shade, and that's the Iridescent Light. Now this shade, like I said glitter, but it just has more of a glitter aspect, but it's very finely milled glitter. It's not chunky glitter, and that's what I forgot to really say, is it's not chunky, it's very smooth and fine, but it is more glitter, more yellow powder. And I'm placing that underneath where I did my bronzer. My review on this palette, I've kind of talked about it, but I wanted to kind of go more in depth. Like I mentioned a few times, these powders are only 0.049 ounces, which equals 0.25 ounces in total. So the full size of an Hourglass Ambient lighting powder, like these top three, is actually more than this whole palette. So I mean, if you look at it like that, this isn't really a good deal. But if you want to try out a variety of Hourglass powders, then this is seriously, I don't understand why you wouldn't get this if you don't own any Hourglass products. If you own these two blushes and the bronzer and you want to just try out these powders, I would just say buy the Ambient lighting palette, because honestly it's one shade different than this and you get more in the actual permanent palette. I don't know if I would have bought this right away if I wouldn't have had the $50, because $80 on a palette is very expensive. I know that. I don't think I would just go out and spend $80+ on a palette. I just wouldn't. It's not my budget, but I really do think this is a great palette. It's also another great thing about this is it's super travel friendly and everything you need is here for your powders. You have a setting powder, you have a bronzer, you have two blushes that really you can pair together or alone. Like you guys saw in the demo, I did pair them together, and then this one can also be used as a bronzer base. That's what I do. And then this middle one is just a gorgeous highlight. I'm wearing it obviously like you saw in the demo. Hourglass now is selling mini ones. I know they only have one shade in their mini line, but they are travel size and those are $22 each. And they actually are the same exact size that's in this palette. So if you multiply 22 times 6, what you get here, that's $132. And this is only $80. So if you're looking at it from that standpoint, then this is seriously an amazing deal. And that's another reason why I really like this, I think, is because I'm obsessed with anything mini. I will buy anything mini. It's just so cute. And I feel like you can't not think this is cute. It is so cute and so tiny, but I mean, I guess that's kind of a con too. Lastly, I just wanted to mention the packaging. The packaging is just like all Hourglass products. It is a mirrored packaging, and then you open it from the side and you get a nice large mirror, and then obviously your product is here. I love Hourglass packaging. I think their packaging is so pretty, except when it glares on you guys, but I really do think their packaging is really pretty. For the powders that actually come in this palette, there are 6, like obviously I've said, and you get dim light, you get iridescent light, you get diffuse light. Those are all the Ambient lighting powders. And then you get 2 of the blushes, and it's Mood Exposure and Luminous Flush. And then for the bronzer, you get the Luminous Bronze Light. I would definitely recommend this product. I think it's an amazing deal. I think you really do get a bang for your buck. I know the powders are small, but like I've talked about, I mean, if you've ever used a full powder up, I mean, maybe I'd be hesitant, but I never have. So I don't regret buying this product whatsoever. I know that it is VIB Rouge and VIB exclusive the last time I checked, which was a week ago, so I don't know if it's open to everybody, but if it is, I will definitely link it down below. I know the Hourglass website waitlist was completely full and you couldn't put yourself on it anymore, but I searched for it on their website, couldn't find it, so I don't know what's going on with that. If there is a waitlist link, once again, that will be linked down below, but I just really, really like this palette. palette. I think it's very pretty. I think it's sleek. I think it's great for traveling. And I really do, like I said, think it's a great deal. I won't buy it if you already have the blush and the Ambient palette because you're really only getting 2 new shades, which you could buy on their own and it would be less than the palette and you get way more product. So if you own those, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you don't own any Hourglass powders at all, I would definitely recommend this. It's a way to try out the brand and know if you're gonna love their powders by not having a full size of it. So I also think that's really good. Like I said, this is a great travel necessity and it's great for a holiday gift, which is why I like it also, is because if somebody gave this to me for Christmas, I would be like, what? I would be so happy. So I do think this is a really good gift. This is a limited edition, so if you are all interested or on the fence and you think you'll regret not buying it, then buy it. Buy it, because I always do that. I'm always like, I'll just wait, and then it goes out of stock and I'm like, what? Like, I missed out. So definitely buy this if you're on the fence about it and if you know you'll regret it. That is going to be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed my review and demo on the new Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Palette. I really love it and I think my makeup looks really good today with it. So yeah, that's all I have to tell you guys. Thank you so much for watching. It seriously means the world to me. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave me comments down below, share this video, and if you're new to my channel, like always, please subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.